Good morning, guys, or more like the afternoon. It's about 12:32 right now, and I just woke up, fell asleep around 6 a.m. last night, so I said I was gonna get the full day of eating video to you guys, so I'm gonna get that to you right now, starting with breakfast. I have 4 pieces of chicken bacon here that I just tossed in the oven. I have half a serving of the Fiber One cereal here, and a protein shake, 2 scoops of protein in here, and also just some lemon water to sip on to get this day started now. I'm going to show you how to log this into the FitPal app and how to just track it by pen and paper, and I'll put it up on the screen for you guys right now. Okay, so now to log in that breakfast for the meal, we're going to go here to the top where it says breakfast and add food. So I already pre-added everything. You can scan the barcode on the actual package and it will show up, and just choose it. Make sure you get all the portions right and stuff like that, so you know exactly what you're eating. And let me just check it out. Actually, I forgot. Okay, I forgot to scan. Okay, so right now I'm about to scan it. It's in the top right corner. You can click barcode, scan a barcode. So now, before and then I'll say searching. All right. And for this one, I had half the serving, so you can go to servings, 0.5. Okay. So there's all the counts. Make sure it looks right. Perfect. So I'm gonna save that. So I've added my cereal now. I'm gonna add the chicken bacon I already scanned. I'm gonna put serving size is 1 slice. Got 4 of those. 1 slice is okay. And I'm gonna add that. And my protein shake, which was 1 scoop. There we go. And also New Zealand way. All right, that looks good. Add that. Perfect. So now that's breakfast all logged in. If you want to take a look at your macros for the day to see what you're at for the day, you can you click on today. Sorry, on the actual numbers, you're gonna click right here where it says the goal, food, exercise, yada yada. Click there, and it's gonna bring up this. So far we had 25 grams of carbs, 8 grams of fat, and 70 grams of protein. So I'll just keep showing you how to log this in and get it done. This is on, like I said, the FitPal app. So this one right here, underneath the Weather Network one. That's what it's gonna look like when you download it. It's for free. I have the free version myself. You can upgrade to the other version, but it's up to you if you want to pay the money. So now it's about 2:30 in the afternoon, and I'm gonna get my next meal ready to go, and that is right here. All right, so I'm gonna take that out now. Looks pretty hot. All right. So this meal right now, I'm just having 1 whole wheat tortilla wrap with so I had some sauteed mushrooms, green peppers, and onion here, and just inside is some taco beef. No cheese or anything added to it. Just simple meal here, and I'll get this tracked in the FitPal and on paper right now. Oh, how did I forget? Some more water with the lemons and limes I had in there from earlier. So now we're gonna get lunch logged in, and we're gonna go to diary, slide down to lunch now, add food, and I gotta look for my ground beef. Okay, and if you can't find it, you can always go to search and look up what you're looking for. Extra lean beef. And so I get mine from Superstore, so I'm just looking for Superstore. Superstore. Extra lean. Yeah, there it is. So I'm changing the servings to 1 ounce, and I had 6 of those ounces. All right. So I'm gonna add that. Click the check mark, and also add in the whole wheat wrap. Scanner open. Place the barcode on the top. Searching. All right, there we go. So 1 wrap. That's all I had. So I'm gonna add it to my diary, and now we can go scroll back up. Hit here, and we can see the carbs are at 55 now. We have 30 fats and 111 grams of protein so far. So let's see how the rest of the day goes now. All right, time for meal 3 of the day. We have some green peas with chicken, and we have potato underneath here, some baked potato. I'm gonna get that popped in the microwave. All right, so now we're gonna log in that potato and chicken meal. So I'm gonna get my scanner ready to go. Scan these potatoes. Had 1 serving, so we're gonna have that in 1 serving right there. Boom, check mark. And I'm gonna add the chicken, which was 6 ounces. So let me search that chicken. Boneless, skinless chicken breast. Superstore. Yep. I'm gonna change the ounces to 6. Done. Check mark. So there's my 3rd meal logged in now. We're gonna take a quick look. The macro count. Macros. We're sitting at 81 carbs, 32 fat, and 155 protein so far. All right, so after that last meal I just had, I went to the gym and I trained some shoulders. So right now I'm just finishing it off with a little bit of cardio, and after this we're gonna go home. Well, got a couple errands to run before I go home, but heading back home. You're gonna get another meal going, so I'll show you that. And yeah, that's all I'm doing right now. Just checking in. I didn't want to show the workout because I don't want to make this video super long, so I did a shoulder workout. And yeah, let's get it. So it's a little bit after 9 here now, and I have another meal. This is my last carb meal. So I have a half cup of rice with some green peas, carrots, and beef cubes. So I'll get that in the handy dandy microwave. Meal number 4, I believe. And I had a shake after my workout, so I'll put that in the FitPal and everything and get that checked in with the rest of the macros for the day. So right now what I'm doing is creating a new food item, and I'm adding in that post-workout shake I said I had. So it was just 1 scoop of protein isolate, and it is 0 sugar, 0 carbs, 0 fat, 26 grams of protein in it. So I'm just trying to make it now. So I'm at create food. I just added please enter the number of servings in container. Or just 1. All right, calories. What is that? 110. Carbs is 0. Protein 26. Total fat is 0, and saturated fat is 0. All right, so I'm just gonna click the check mark again, and your diary is more accurate than that. No thanks. So I got the macros I need: fats, proteins, and carbs. Just stick to the basics. And so now for logging in meal 4, I'm gonna add in the beef cubes. So I had 6 ounces of those with half cup of jasmine rice. There's only a few options here. It goes breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. So I have to add it in the snacks with that shake since we're running out of space here. I'm gonna look for the jasmine rice cooked. White jasmine rice cooked there. Change the serving to half a cup. Boom, done. And that was my last carb meal. So let's take a look at the macros quickly. And boom, okay, I was supposed to hit 100 today, and I got to 104 so far, so that's not too bad. I'll take that. Protein sitting at 218, and fat's 51. So 2 more meals, and we'll see where I end up at the end of that now. Oh, also just quickly, show you guys, if you ever make a mistake, say you didn't want the honey clusters on here anymore, you go to it, swipe to the left, and the delete sign will come up. So you can hit delete. But yeah, so if you ever make a mistake, don't worry about it. You can always delete it. So we have meal number 5 all ready to go, warmed up. What we have here is 6 ounces of ground beef and just a little bit of carrots. I'm gonna see, I have one more meal after this, so how hungry I am, I might add some more veggies to my next meal. So for meal 5, I only need to add 6 ounces of ground beef, so I have it all set up here. I'm gonna push this check mark. I put it under snacks again. And now we're at 253 protein, 104 carbs like earlier, and 68 grams of fat. And the last meal for today's low carb day is just 6 ounces of chicken with some green peas. So that concludes the day. I've added in the last meal, which was 6 ounces of chicken breast. And I'm going to take a look now at the total macros for the day. And I hit 104 grams of carbs, 70 fat, 294 protein. So with the carbs, you want to stay in between the 5 to 10 gram range if you're just trying to get fit, in shape, stay leaner. But if you're trying to get ready for a show, I would suggest being a little bit underneath the numbers or right on par with 100, just so everything's accurate. And that's how tight you need to dial it in for a show anyways. And the fats are a little bit higher because I have ground beef and stuff like that, so it says per serving it's 17 grams of fat. So I think that number's a little lower because I boil the ground beef. So I'm thinking that that number's a little lower than 70. And all the veggies I didn't track because it's just good food to have. I like to add it in, like I said, just to make the meals bigger. And if I'm hungry when I'm not having the higher carbs, it's just nice to add in more vegetables and they don't hurt you. So don't worry about tracking those too much. And also the number, I'm going to go back. See where it says goals here at the top left? Mine is at 3,570. Don't worry about that. I just added that in to get a number. It asks you at the beginning when you sign up like what your goal is and stuff like that. So don't worry too much about that goal calorie number. And plus I don't track calories anyways at all. So I don't even play with that. I just stick with the simple fats, proteins, and carbs. And now next up, you're going to see how I tracked this day on pen and paper. So here we're looking at how to track your macros on paper, and I have a legend at the top left here that is color coded for the fats, proteins, and carbs, so you can just follow along with that. And I pretty much did the same thing as a FitPal, just tracked everything in here, and you can find the nutrition facts on the side, bottom, or somewhere on the box usually, or the packaging. And if not, you can take a look on the website or even try to use FitPal kind of get the numbers. It's up to you really. Just try to be as accurate as possible. And yeah, so this is just meal 1 through 3 on the first one. And on the back side here, the other page, I just have the total intake at the bottom right, which was 70.6 grams of fat, 294.7 grams of protein, and 104 grams of carbs. And that was perfect because I want to keep the carbs at 100, so just a little bit over and I'll take that. And that's pretty much how you track it on pen and paper. It's a little bit more old school. Some people who like writing things down and seeing it that way, it's a little bit better than using technology if that overwhelms you or anything like that. So that's just both ways how to do it. And stay tuned for Carb Cycling Series episode 3, which is the medium carb day.